Vamos a estar como
Rolling? Well, shit. Welcome to the first episode of
Brothers Weekly.
we're gonna try and this is our first episode. We're gonna try to do our best. We haven't done this shit before, so just give us a chance.
Yeah.
Don't turn it off yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, welcome. We are doing this project. We talked about it for a while. We spent some money, did some research. Yeah, we spent money we didn't have. Taxes helped
Yeah, they did.
a little bit, and we're just gonna talk about stuff that happens weekly, maybe a little bit before or whatever just happening at the moment.
And then we will start recording video and uploading those to YouTube at some point.
We're gonna do some audio first. We're still trying to figure out how to do video, so you can see our beautiful model faces in your screens, and we're trying to decorate the room with stuff we like and just stuff.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I guess we can start with what's happening right now. The fucking coronavirus, aka COVID-19.
It's creating havoc everywhere currently.
People weren't scared at first. They thought it was just the flu, but hey, surprise, motherfucker!
It's killing people right and left.
We had issues with money and Social Security, and the virus is taking care of it. The government is acting like they're worried, but they're really not. The coronavirus is taking care of their problems.
Yeah,
So,
don't panic yet.
Yeah, China is doing us a favor. It's killing all the old people, but no, it's really bad. The United States has more cases now than China and Italy from the last week. Go clean your fucking hands. Why don't you do that, please? And take precautions, because you're gonna fucking die.
I mean, it's because I guess we didn't take it seriously at first, so now many people are worrying about. A lot of them probably got infected right early, and it takes a couple of days to develop in your body. So now that
it's alive on the surface for 24 hours. So I don't know. The Orange Man was right. You should have listened to the Orange Man, which is our president. He's doing what he can, man. He doesn't have the support he needs. He tried to give people money, and they canceled the first go.
Yeah, you got to understand the president only executes or vetoes orders, and those orders have to be able to be approved by the House and the Senate. So every time something gets blown up before it gets to him, it's not his fault.
That's what we have. That's what we have. Mayors and people that run the state. So you cannot be mad at the government. You just need to take precautions on your own self. But I mean, we can just do whatever we can. It's not like we plan. I mean, at least I don't think they plan on doing this. The government, but.
Like things I see on the grocery store a lot is people grabbing the carts and dragging the cart to the hand wipes. Yeah. You should have grabbed the hand wipe first.
Grab the hand wipe first, dude.
Clean the cart and then grab it. You just infected yourself anyways.
So, there's a lot of ways to avoid getting sick. I mean, they say clean your hands, all of that stuff, and that's what we should be doing anyway. Before the damn virus. So, I mean, if you didn't do it before, you're nasty. And,
be careful when you're wearing gloves as well. Remember, once you're done, try not to touch anything with the gloves after you touch whatever you were going to do. Because if you're touching your purse with the gloves, your clothes, your face, you're still pretty much contaminating yourself. So if you're going to use gloves, I mean, just grab what you need, take them off, and clean everything anyways. The gloves won't protect you.
We're not experts. We're just trying to relate stuff that
that has been said.
That have been said, and And I mean, we don't want people dying or anything. We just want people to stay safe. And like we're just trying to make news. We're not making the news. We're trying to show people what's going on. And I mean, I'm pretty sure there's not anybody that doesn't know about coronavirus. That's probably the top 10 topics, and it's crazy. It's spreading fast, and people still think it's a joke. There's supposed to be quarantines in a bunch of people, and the government has had to go to start finding and taking people to prison for you to stay home. I mean, you gotta be stupid if you if you're willing to pay $5,000 or 5 months in jail just because you want to go out and do something instead of staying home.
Yeah, especially on spring break, we saw those people still going out down to Miami, filling places up, and like, do you not see the news?
And then people are blaming the fucking politicians. Why didn't they close the beach? Why didn't you stay home, motherfucker? Why didn't you just not go to the beach? Just so you put your health and other people's health first.
At risk.
At risk. You put your fun times before getting sick. It's stupid.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done it. And I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, stay home, dude. I mean, I know it sucks. People are losing their jobs because of this, and those people need their jobs, and because of people that just wanted to go out and have fun and spread the disease, these people don't have jobs anymore.
That's true.
So if you're one of those people that are complaining that you can't go outside, or you want to go outside, or you're not protecting yourself because it's made up stuff, or it's just the flu, or nothing's gonna happen to you, just keep in mind that there's other people in the world that would like to not get sick and would like to have a job for their families. And it's not a game for them. For them, this needs to be over so they can go back to work and the economy can go up.
It includes their family as well. They have grandparents, they have uncles, parents that are probably sick right now with other diseases or with another kind of sickness, and adding the coronavirus can definitely impact their health.
Yeah, it's coronavirus is a virus, but it'll complicate other sickness you have. So it's not just the flu. It's not just a virus. It's something that is mutating, and it can complicate anything you have. You have asthma, any type of small sickness you have, it'll make it worse, and you will feel the consequences. There's athletes that have it. It doesn't discriminate race, color, anything. You'll get it if you're not careful and you don't do what you're supposed to do. What the CDC and the health people are telling you to do, you will get it, and it will be bad. It's not a joke, and it's not funny, and people are not taking it serious, and it's a bad thing. So
so you're putting then the doctors, the nurses at a risk as well. They're trying to prevent this, and then you're going out there having fun and getting sick, and then they have to take care of you, and you're exposing them to that sickness. And then what if all the doctors get the coronavirus? What if all the nurses? Then who the hell is going to help us out?
And now right now in Florida, where we're at, this damn state has 3,198 cases. 32,468 people got tested, and there's 46 deaths. New York has 45,000 cases, 500 plus deaths. California has 4,000 cases and 85 deaths. So in total, the United States have 100,000 cases of coronavirus. We are the country that has more cases of coronavirus in the last week, and it's going up. There's no signs of slowing down. There's no signs of stopping anytime soon. The economy's dropping. Kids can't go to school. People are losing their jobs just because we don't want to stay safe and we don't want to follow instructions. We need to start listening. We need to start paying attention and taking the measurements that we need to take to prevent getting the coronavirus.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's. People are talking about quarantine, and they just think it's just staying home and just not doing anything. But quarantine is it's a state period or place of isolation in which people or animals that have arrived from elsewhere or been exposed to infectious or contagious disease are placed. So what this means, people, is if you fly somewhere, stay your ass home. Do not go outside. It takes 2 to 3 weeks for the virus to come out and expose itself. So you would not know if you got the coronavirus
in a couple days. No.
Yeah.
And we got to remember, they also mentioned even if you get cured, it has a possibility of re-emerging again. So we suggest that after the 2 weeks, keep a track of your health anyways. Maybe stay home another week and just to make sure if you have it. You know, it's dangerous.
We have a brother in California. He wanted to come over here because there were cheap flights, and my mom told him to stay his ass home. We don't want you here with your sick ass. No, I'm just kidding. The flight got canceled. Airports are taking measurements. The states are taking measurements to keep their people safe. I mean, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I'm thinking we haven't taken the extreme measurements yet, but if it keeps getting worse, we're gonna have to do a total lockdown. Hopefully.
I mean, have you seen the videos in Spain and stuff like that where they actually have the lockdown?
Yeah,
streets are empty. If we don't take care of ourselves, we're gonna be close to that.
It's gonna happen. So we just gotta put our part in all of this. We need to do research. Start by cleaning your house. Disinfect doorknobs, kitchen. Make sure your kitchen's clean, bathrooms clean. Make sure your kids know about it. Talk to your kids. Teach them that it's very important to wash your hands, how long to wash your hands, how to wash your hands. And yeah, I mean, we need to start taking this seriously and not like we're having vacation from work. I mean, I'm working from home and I like it. I like working from home, but there's some days I'd rather be in the damn office.
Yeah, I get distractions. There's a TV, getting
TV,
up.
The kids, the wife, talking your ears off. You like to get in the car and go to the damn office. But I mean, I like being at home working, but there's some times where other people don't have the same commodities. Now there's kids. Now kids have to stay home from school. Some of them don't have. There's kids that don't have computers. There's sometimes that people don't have food for the whole family to be there for more months away from school. People don't have enough money. Government will help, but that's not enough money to feed a kid 2 more months or 3 more months that he could be at school eating lunch and breakfast. And sometimes people don't understand that. We need to keep in mind that there's other people in the world that do need to be healthy and that they do not have the resources for this quarantine. But it needs to happen if we want this to be over.
Yeah, that's true. Big shout out to the teachers that are actually teaching through video and still doing that. It's a lot of hard work because they're in their house. You're in a video cam. You can't control
Those kids are fucking insane, dude.
You can't control what they do and anything, but they still try to keep those those kids informed.
There's videos out there where they fucking log out the teacher and shit.
So I believe like working like that online, it probably takes more patience than being in the same school.
There's kids showing their ass to the teachers in the camera. And those teachers are awesome. The nurses, there's video of nurses sending their kids away to their grandparents because they're afraid they're gonna get them sick. There's people that haven't got home in weeks because there's not enough people. Doctors, they're probably working 24/7 trying to get people healthy, trying to avoid people dying from the coronavirus. Ambulance drivers, paramedics. Cops too. Cops arrive to the scene before paramedics do. And if you call and you call 911 because you freak out, cops are gonna get there first and they're gonna go in your house.
Yeah, they gotta make sure there's no actual real emergency or something. They just gotta go in and check, and they're getting exposed.
Yeah, they don't know what you touch. They don't know what you have. So all those people are in danger, and they're doing a pretty good job. And hopefully after all this ends, we don't forget what they done, and I don't know, maybe do a fucking holiday for them or something, because this is when they come out and they do their best. I mean, they do work like this all the time.
Every day, yeah.
This is the time that they go out and get everything out. They leave their families behind, their bodies, they're tired. They They just give everything.
Yeah, they're working crazy shifts. So they're the first responders, and they're actually responding. And we gotta appreciate what they're doing. So if you know any of them, always give them a shout out, making sure they're okay.
Yeah, just like we salute soldiers and tell them thanks for your
service.
We gotta do that to the paramedics and people out there, because they are doing the service. You know, soldiers go out there and they make sure our country's safe, and then we stay alive. And that's what the doctors are doing. They're making sure our country's safe and trying to keep us alive. So that's serving. That's doing their duty to their country.
That's true. That's very true.
But yeah, doctors, teachers. It's crazy how they did this quarantine and then they label companies as essentials. This shit got me fucked up. There's companies. They gave the companies the option to make themselves essentials to be out working out in the streets. Or not.
GameStop.
If fucking GameStop put themselves as essential, you're not essential. You sell video games, dude.
And we can buy them online.
Stop making companies essential so you have people working during this crisis. You're a piece of shit if you own a company and you put yourself as essential so people don't stay at home and work. If you have if you have the means to have your people work from home, have them work from home. I understand there's companies that can't manage not having people working, or there's people that got laid off everywhere.
Yep.
But if you have a company where you can accommodate having people work from home or limit the hours and they still have the job, you need to do it. You cannot be greedy because you're losing money or because, you don't think it's serious or important. You need to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, because you remember, if it's in an office, you will have 10 to 15 people in a tight space.
Yeah. There was a fucking mayor in Brazil that lost his shit on somebody because he had people in the office. He called him a murderer and that he would get fined because he had people working still, knowing that in close spaces you could get sick. And we need to start taking this shit seriously and not put other people in risk because you're a piece of shit and you don't want to lose money and you're putting other families in risk.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're selfish. Yeah. But other than that, in good news, they were talking about being close to having a cure. First, it was I think it was London had one, and then when they canceled hockey 2 days later, Canada had one.
You can't stop hockey in Canada, man.
You can't stop hockey in Canada. They'll find a way, dude. And then China, of course, China had one. But it's canceled. Sports got a big hit on this.
Oh yeah.
Fucking opening day was supposed to be yesterday for baseball.
I'm still depressed about that.
I'm pretty sure anybody that watches sports is depressed right now.
Oh yeah, baseball got canceled. Halfway through the season? Basketball,
baseball got canceled in fucking spring training.
Yeah. So we could have watched some games, and then suddenly you just see cancel, postpone, cancel, and you're like, oh shit.
Just today, the London series got canceled.
Oh yeah.
The series they do in Puerto Rico got canceled too. It's never really seen in history where every sport got canceled. UFC is gonna do their thing, but they're gonna do it
close. Yeah,
no fans,
no
just
audience.
The staff. I think they're gonna test the fighters before the fight. What else? Fucking WWE.
AEW, TNA.
That shit looks ridiculous.
There's some good. They've been putting good shows even with no audience.
You can almost hear him say, "Hit him in the face now."
It's pretty kind of you see the fight and then you're so used to the fan reaction and the people getting up their seat every time they do something and they go like, "Holy shit, they just did that!" And now it's like you just hear the boom and then that's it.
They should have recorded fans screaming and shit and then then just put it on top of the fight. So it sounded better.
Well, believe it or not, I think there's a few rumors that WWE has done that on their YouTube videos, especially when they're trying to put over some wrestlers. So if you're in the arena, you can hear the boos, and then suddenly on YouTube, it's cheers, and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice. That's gonna be nice. But yeah, there's those people are losing money right now. but they took the precautions, and they're still trying to entertain people, which is nice. And it sucks that sports got canceled, but they do understand that there's stuff bigger than sport.
Yeah.
And
especially the XFL.
Yeah, they canceled
their
that shit.
First year,
They're
just trying to do a comeback from their failure last time, and then there were pretty good games in there, and then suddenly just halfway through the season, we just can't do it. It got canceled. They just canceled the whole thing for this year.
I'm pretty sure Disney's losing their goddamn mind. They're losing a lot of money. I hope to God they either stop charging for my season pass, or they give me more months, because I ain't paying for that shit no goddamn more. If they don't do something for me. I mean, they took every park closed within days of each other, just to keep everybody safe, and that's what needed to happen all across the board. And I understand there's some jobs that still need to be done, but we need to narrow down what essential jobs are.
Yeah, so grocery stores, we get it.
Grocery stores, yeah.
And then those people that are volunteered to still work, man, you guys are awesome for doing that.
Fucking Publix needs to pay their associates hazard pay. There's grocery chains in the north side that are paying associates hazard pay just because they're out there helping people. They're touching stuff. They're probably touching more stuff that you are gonna touch in months.
That's true.
In a couple of hours. I worked at grocery stores. I know how it is. I know how crazy people get.
Oh, yeah.
They get rude as fuck, and you want to smack them in the goddamn face, but you can't because you lose your job, and that's your only money income they have. But if you go to a grocery store, be kind. Just know they're tired. They probably been there more than 8 hours.
Yep,
especially the people that work overnights. That shit's rough. They're tired. They worked hard all night. Whatever they don't have, they don't have.
Yeah, if it says we're out, they're out.
They are out.
Don't bug them for another hour. Just tell them to look on the back. They know what they have and what they don't have.
Like last year for the hurricane, people were getting mad because Publix was saving a pallet of water for their associates. It's for the fucking associates. They worked hard day and night to give you the water that you could have. Now, if they save the pallet for their associates, it's because they don't have time to stop and go grocery shopping.
Exactly.
Oh, they work at a grocery store. Yeah, asshole. And you're buying the shit that they need too.
Mm-hmm.
So be patient and don't lose your cool at a grocery store because you can't find what you need. Go somewhere else. Try to find it. If not, come the next day early in the morning, like any responsible person is doing right now, and try to get it. That's all you gotta do. The person putting stuff on the shelf is not responsible or to blame of what comes and what doesn't come to the store.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm pretty sure Publix warehouses went over through their whole hurricane stack.
Yeah, in a couple days.
They weren't prepared for this. Nobody was prepared for this. Nobody came here 2 months later and said, hey, in a month we're gonna have a virus that's gonna fucking go make everybody go crazy. I mean, some people are saying what's going on, but we're not saying anything.
But yeah, I mean, it came out with no warning. So if there's no warning, how do you expect them to have been stacking whatever essentials you needed?
They do stack essentials for hurricane season, not for coronavirus season.
Yeah.
And and so the first couple of weeks that this started, people were just buying water, toilet paper, and beer. And then they're like, "Oh, this is serious. Oh, let's now go buy food." And people were buying a crazy amount of food. There were probably 3 people in the house, and they were buying for 10 people in the house.
Yeah, so that's one of my big things. I'm only one person, so I didn't buy a bunch of shit. I probably bought a couple meats that can last me probably 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And if I need more, I'll go out and buy a little bit of it. Yeah. I don't need that much.
Yeah, you're being selfish if you buy so much that you're gonna lose half of it because it's gonna expire.
Yeah,
there's people out there that it's crazy that stores have to do special hours for old people to go by.
Yeah, that's sad.
That shouldn't even happen. That shouldn't even happen. There's some of those are veterans. Some of those people are sick. Some of those people can't or don't have the ability of waking up early at 7 o'clock in the morning, getting in a car and going shopping. Some of them have to wait for either their kids or
and some of them don't even have family.
Some of them depend, like if they live in an old people home, they need the transportation from the actual place, and sometimes they're not gonna go up at 7 and pick people up to go shopping. So we need to stop being selfish, and we need to, as a country, get together. And I mean, we'll get through this, because I mean,
we have to.
Yeah, we have to. There's no other way to do it. And I'm pretty sure in the next couple of weeks somebody will find either a cure or a vaccine so people don't get it. I mean,
yeah, we got to figure something out.
I mean, and if you're one of those people that don't believe in vaccine, you're fucked. But I mean, we need to keep in mind that we all live in the same place, and there's just no space for selfishness. We need to get together, and we've done it before. If we go back to World War II, 9/11, we got through all that stuff, and we did what we needed to do.
And so let's start doing it now.
Yeah, we need to do it now.
Let's not wait until it's a catastrophe to a level that thousands of people, well, they're already dying, but we don't want to go to a level where almost everybody's sick.
Yeah,
so let's start working together now.
We don't need a black plague like it happened before. I mean, shit. Okay, this is a different scenario. There when science wasn't as big, or research, or the people that care. But now we need to just help any way we can. There's schools that are taking donations of food. I think there's schools that are taking laptops for the kids that don't have any. You can donate all laptops. Some people have 3 or 4 laptops just laying around the house that they don't use.
Yeah, and they don't have to be brand new. Some of them could be old, not that old, because of course the program won't be able to handle it. But at least if they're a couple of years old, you're not using it, you can give it. You just need to use a browser or a small program. It doesn't need a lot of RAM.
Yeah.
Or HDD. It doesn't need a lot of it. Yeah, so
we can't stop kids from getting their education. I mean, we want to keep them safe, but we also want them not to lose what they need to have to grow, and they can't lose a year of school just because we couldn't provide what they needed for their education. I mean, I get it. It's hard. It's a lot of kids in the nation. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be kids that are gonna lose a year.
Yeah.
And,
unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not like the department isn't trying to help. My kid's school sends email every day with updates. Teacher called yesterday to see how he was doing and all that stuff. So they're trying. They're doing their best that they can, and I'm pretty sure they won't reach everybody. But if everybody does their part, we'll make it happen and give everybody what they need to have, hopefully. And we don't go down the drain.
Yeah, we got to remember those kids will be the next generation, the next doctors, the next scientists that find the cure for the next virus that's coming. So we got to keep them educated.
Yeah, we're all this shit, but the kids still have a future, and if we can help it happen. We can help make it happen. But yeah, shit. This is the first episode, and it sucks that was coronavirus theme. We were trying to get this on earlier, but it's not easy making a podcast to sound good and be good. I mean, we're just doing this as a hobby for right now. I mean, if it goes up and a lot of people see it, hopefully it helps people get a conscience, get through their day. Obviously, like we said, we're gonna try to get video going, show funny clips. Obviously, talk about important stuff. Like,
yeah, let's have fun.
I mean, this week, next couple of weeks is gonna be coronavirus. Obviously, we're not gonna talk about coronavirus every episode, and
probably little updates of how many are contained, if we're actually reducing the number or we're increasing the number. Yeah. So it's just a little updates every now and then.
Just today, the first episode, since it's like in the middle of the crisis and people are going crazy about it. It's a good episode warm up for just to get everybody in the loop of what's going on. And I mean, I know there's comedians and artists and singers that are getting in social media trying to make it better. Like I said, there's actors. I've got it. that have come out and say that they're okay. And of course, there's Cardi B. She's crazy, but yeah, I mean, everybody's doing their part. Anybody that can help is helping, and but yeah, I mean, this first episode, we just wanted to make sure that anybody that sees it and knows that the media and the people out there that have communicating are they're giving the information that they have and that they can give.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them blow it up to be a little bit bigger to get views or whatever.
Yeah.
But we wanted to inform you that people are aware of the situation and people need to know that this is serious and it needs to be contained, and we all need to put our part so it'll go away so we can go back to our normal lives, and I can go to the office and I'll be at the house all the time.
Yes. Keep in mind, keep yourself safe. Clean your hands, especially your hands.
Yeah.
They go everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
they go, yeah. All right. So we're done talking about coronavirus. He could go fuck itself. Let's talk about some funny news that happened around this week. I mean, we name it Brothers Weekly, but obviously not a lot of stuff happened. A bunch of stuff can happen in a week.
Yeah.
Not a lot can happen in a week. So
yeah.
we just find some stuff that happens. Let's see here. March 26th, TV news reporter aborts segment to flee bison herd. The fuck?
They were in Yellowstone.
Yeah, they were in Yellowstone. They were in a park. This guy is doing a report. What? Let me see what's going on here. Is doing a report.
Look at his face.
Let's see what's
So
going on.
he was trying to record a segment on the park about coronavirus and how it shut down Yellowstone, but instead he just wow, a bunch of bisons are heading his way, and he just went like, "I'm the fuck out of here."
What's going on here? Oh no.
Alright, it's time for another news. We take a look at the news stories that may not be on your radar, but they most certainly should be. There you see a reporter at Yellowstone National Park who's about to report on a story when he heard a herd of bison approaching and abruptly ended his segment and went to safety. There you see it. Definitely a smart move. He's in Montana, but he's black. And one universal truth for us, when we see people running, we run too. You multiply that by 12 when you see wild animals running. And
Oh yeah, you can see it on his face. He had the microphone right to his mouth. He was about to start, and then you can see his sides started looking to the left, and then he just went like, nope, I'm out of here.
The newscaster said he's black, so he ran. That's crazy.
Oh, it was pretty funny. That was crazy. If you see any herds of any kind of animal, you want to get.
That's it. Just fine.
We all saw Lion King. So we know what happens.
You want to end up like Mufasa?
No.
All right. Now, since we're talking about coronavirus, there's a survey that says 12% of our home workers skip video due to lack of clothes. I mean, I'm working from home. I can't not tell you that I haven't woken up and just walked to the computer in my underwear, because I have. I mean, we don't work with cameras or video conferences, but there's a lot of people that work from home that do have to have video conferences because they work in marketing, or who the fuck knows what you work at that you need a conference call.
Yeah,
but I don't. So
I think it was on. I don't know if I saw it on Facebook or where it was, but it's somewhere in Spain. There's her teacher teaching her class, and then suddenly her husband walks by with a plate on his underwear, and then he kind of noticed he's asking for something. She turns around and starts waving her hand like, I'm in a video, and then he starts running and slams himself into the wall, and then crawls down back to the other side. It was freaking hilarious.
Now, since everybody's quarantined, and I'm sure everybody's seen it on the news or somewhere on the internet, that since there's nobody in the street, animals are coming back to the streets. In Italy, it's fishes in the canal. there were wild hogs in a plaza or something. So there's a bunch of stuff happening with animals around the world.
Oh yeah.
There was a moose was rescued from a pool in New York State. He decided to go for a swim, and he had to be rescued because he didn't know how to swim.
Oh my god.
Animals are just everywhere, going around the place. Wild cougar wanders empty street of Chile. Oh, the capital.
No, that's crazy. That's in there.
Escaped cow causes chaos in Virginia. They're escaping the zoo.
Oh
Two
my
antelopes
god.
escaped and battled zoo in Wales.
Holy cow.
They said, "My boys are outside. I'm going out too."
We're setting free. They probably put the Madagascar movie.
They're like, they let my boy out.
They're watching too much Madagascar movie and they just broke out of the
Oh
zoo.
man. It's a teacher plays Just Dance for 138 hours, set Guinness. See, teachers have.
They got weird
Some
hobbies.
teachers have a lot to do and some teachers have nothing to do. She played 138 hours. Jesus Christ, dude.
In Just Dance, she probably had a good
Yeah,
cardio,
Yeah.
endurance. I probably play 20 minutes. I'll be sweating on the ground, halfway dying through it.
Let's see.
And she
Let's
played
see.
138 hours. That's crazy.
That's 40, 80. That's almost 3 weeks of work, man. Wait, that's more than 3 weeks of work.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do math. It wasn't my fault.
Holy cow.
Was this just pictures?
Yeah, it's probably these pictures.
Oh, it up on Facebook. Never mind.
Oh, that's crazy. 138 hours.
Now, I don't know. There's this. I don't know if anybody's seen this. A new challenge. These dumb kids. They call it the coronavirus challenge.
Oh yeah.
And it turns out one of them came back with
Coronavirus.
coronavirus.
So the challenge is people are going on TikTok or whatever platform they're trying to use, and they're licking public toilets and stalls and stuff like that.
Here it is, right here. Family of young Hawaii coronavirus patient urges state to take stay-at-home orders. No, that's not it. What the fuck?
This one right here.
Here we go. As an influencer, you just dumb kids, bro.
Licking toilets. Yeah,
Licking toilets, and there was this chick that was licking a toilet in a fucking airplane. You nasty mother. There it is. Let me see this. What is this?
in California.
Now, when we're able to stream this and record it, you can see what we're seeing and what I'm looking at and all this stuff. That way, you're not just listening to me looking at stuff.
So yeah, so if it was on TikTok. A TikTok personality knows as Lars.
Lars reportedly posted footage of himself in a hospital bed Sunday, according to the Daily Mail.
And he was tested positive for coronavirus.
He's 21 years old.
And he was licking toilets in a public restroom.
It comes just 2 days after the prankster who goes by social media handle Gay Sean.
Okay.
Gay.
Yeah.
Social media handle Gay Sean Mendez posted a video of himself on Friday running his tongue across public toilet as part of a bizarre and widely criticized coronavirus challenge on social media. And that's, I mean, not to be it's fucking picture. Not to be. I mean, if you do this and you get it, you're, first of all, you're dumb as shit, and second of all, you deserve it for being stupid. For doing this for likes or views, just you're an idiot.
I mean, and you're not influencing anything good. You're influencing especially little kids. And little kids see this. They use that TikTok application, and they're probably in their house trying to lick the toilet or something like that. So that's stupid.
Yeah. The social media influencer has previously appeared in Dr. Phil's show, where he drew criticism for boasting about how he licked tubs of ice cream before putting them back in the store freezers. And he claimed he made lots of money from his online following. Jeez. And you're asking what's going on with young people in the world? This is it. Because we let this
Dumbass.
balls of brainless people teach our kids that it's okay to do stupid shit like that. And don't get me wrong, there's people in this apps, TikTok or whatever, that are funny or not doing anything bad. But then there's stupid people like this kid that show kids what not to do. And I mean, we should be handling what our kids watch, but we can't be there 24/7.
Yeah, we
So,
just
I mean, Talk to your
vigilant.
kids, yeah, talk to your kids. This is not a joke, man. This virus is serious, and so I don't think we're stressing it enough to our kids that what's going on.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we pass along the information of.
Yeah, because I mean, you see it every now and everywhere where the parents trying to keep their kids entertained or something. They give them their phones, their tablets, and whatever, and they're what 5, 6 year olds,
Yeah.
and they're looking at stuff. That's sometimes you look at it like, is he really watching that?
Yeah.
And then they just imitate what they see. They're little. They don't understand what they're watching or what's going on. They just go ahead and do it.
They just go ahead and they just imitate what they see on these pages, and we just need to pay attention and pass along what we know and try to keep safe while this stuff is going on. I think that's all we have for today. I mean, the first episode, we just wanted to get out here and make our first audio episode, and like we've said 100 times, we're working on video and bring you visual, and we're gonna try to do this every week. Hopefully, we make enough to entertain people, take your mind off whatever's going on in the daily goings of life, and we just want to make it fun, keep you informed of what's going on, and if you like it, share it, tell your friends. We're on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, Brothers Weekly.
Twitter,
Brothers Weekly,
Instagram.
Instagram,
Brothers Weekly.
Snapchat. I mean, we're gonna start whenever we start doing episodes and we're all set up and we're good. We'll start snapping. We'll put whenever episodes are going up. We're still trying to figure out how this posting works. Like what day we do it and what day we post, that way we can do it like
a weekly thing. Where
where it comes out at the same time, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna try to do social stuff. So if you want to hit a follow or likes on Facebook, we're on all those sites, and we'll try to post weekly info about the episodes and all that stuff. So everything, any share or any like will help us to get bigger. And like I said, it's just a hobby. If we get big and people listen to us a lot, then so be it. I mean, if we can make enough money, so I don't have to work anymore, that's fine too.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. But yeah, be safe, take precautions, do whatever you need to know to not get sick, and just be safe. Let's get through this. And I think that's it. You got anything else?
That'll be all. So there was Ivan.
Yeah. This is Edwin, and we're the brothers from the same mother. Yeah. All right.
Well, we hope so.
Yeah.
You never
I
know.
hope so. But yeah. You guys have a good week, and we'll see you next time. This was Edwin and Ivan from their Brother Box, and this was
Brothers Weekly.
잠깐만.